Hey guys, it's like the ninth day of VEDA. Yeah, the ninth day of VEDA. And I'm kind of like running low on some ideas, but I actually was thinking about this for like a few weeks, and I just kind of wanted to like express how I feel about this topic, which is um, presentation of ideas in children's TV or media or books or whatever. But mostly TV is what I'm going to be talking about. So what I mean by that is that I don't know if you guys I don't know how old you guys are, and it's obviously different for every single person, but for me, when I was a child, like I don't know, 8, 9, when I was that age, I took TV so seriously. I loved TV shows. I like children's TV shows like Hannah Montana and like those types of shows. Um I took those shows so seriously, and I just kind of like, I guess this is kind of indicative of what I've turned out to be today, which is just like obsessed with fiction and like making it change my life and whatnot. But it used to like really change the way I acted and the way I thought about things because it was just such an important part of my life. And it's because of that that I think that script writers for TV shows or authors or whoever is producing things for children to be watching, I think they should be really careful with what they say and really just conscious of what information they're putting out. Which I think like goes without saying, right? Like we all think that like, oh yeah, we don't put curse words in children's TV shows, and like we don't put violence in because there are children watching, and like that's true, and those are good things to look out for. But there's also like this thing that like people don't think about is like the things that you do say that like do actually like just inconsequential, like you would think they would make no difference on anyone's life, but like if you really think about it, it may. Like I don't know if I'm getting my point across or not. I'm just really fucking tired, to be quite honest with you. But for example, when I was little, okay, maybe not, maybe little is like, I don't know. I was probably like 9 or 10, and iCarly was on, and I vividly remember them making this joke where Sam, who is like a cynical character in the show, she said, or wait, no, it was Carly, and she said that she didn't approve of taking baths, or that she didn't like taking baths because it was sitting in your own dirt. And I had never thought of that as a child, right? But from that point on, I was like, baths are disgusting, and I do not ever want to take one again. And I have not taken a bath since I've watched that show, which is like kind of sad because baths are nice. I mean, I don't know why I haven't taken one in a while anyway, because I see the flaw in that argument anyway, because they're nice and you're sitting in soapy water anyway, and like it smells nice, so like who fucking cares? But like that's the kind of thing that like they say in TV shows, and like they don't mean anything by it. It was just a joke, but like it kind of talks to people, and there's a lot of stuff like that in children's TV. And I think what I'm getting at with this is that this is why representation and very positive messages to children are so important in shows. And there have been instances in the past, I don't know, 3 years where some shows have not been doing a good job with that at all. I mean, obviously representation has always been a problem, and they definitely should be showing more people of color like as main characters, with a lot of different cultures in it, and they should be showing multiple different sexualities, which is why I was really excited. Like a few years ago, I think I made a video about lesbians on Good Luck Charlie. That's why I was really excited about that, because it's just like a way to integrate these very normal things that people don't always see as normal into children's TV, so that the next generation like grows up and start seeing these things as normal because they saw it on TV. But also, there were a few instances on Disney Channel where that were brought to my attention from Demi Lovato, where they were making jokes about anorexia and about not eating, and about like just looking beautiful by not eating. And I don't remember what exactly the jokes were, but it was a problem, and I remember looking at it and I was just disgusted. And I think like we need to be so careful about what we say, because if you say that, like, I think the situation in the show that Demi Lovato was talking about was the one that she had previously been on, and it was a model saying that she basically doesn't eat. And if children see that and then they're like, oh, to be super beautiful like that model, I don't eat, that's a problem. And this is why That's So Raven was like actually the best children's show of all time, because they had a black family as the main character, and like the whole main purpose of the show. They had like so much positive body image for children to be looking at, and like that is just so important. And I just think that if we just keep integrating positive ideas and just being so careful, like more careful than we are now about what ideas we impose on them, like the idea that like pretty popular girls are mean and that like geeky people are like entitled to better things, like those are the types of things that we need to be careful about showing to children. And that's basically my point. So this is way longer than I meant for it to be. Sorry again, whatever, this keeps happening. You're used to it. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about that though. So if you have thoughts about that, put them in the comments. If you have things you want to hear me talk about in the upcoming videos of this month, put them in the comments. And if you just want to talk about anything, just put it in the comments, because I'm fucking reading them. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!